Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Haldane Fine Art YouTube channel. It is a horrid day, so what better opportunity to settle down and watch our series of YouTube videos. We have talked about subject matter, authorship, rarity, and today we're going to talk about provenance. And let's begin with what a definition of provenance is. It means where the picture comes from, what is the history of the object. And ideally, you would want complete provenance from the moment that it is created by an artist to the moment that you as a potential collector acquire it and put it on your wall. But when you're talking about old master paintings that are potentially, 5, maybe 600 years old, quite a few gaps exist in provenance. Now, if you are an experienced dealer or auction house, you will do your best to fill in as many gaps as you can. And you can approach provenance from two directions. You can start from the present day and you work out whether it was at auction recently, who owned it, from whom did that person acquire it, if you can possibly do so. Or you can approach it from the point that it was created. And if it is a portrait of a famous individual, for example, you might want to go to the archives and find out whether that portrait is listed in the archives. Now, provenance serves three major functions. Firstly, it is an aid to authenticity. Secondly, it is an aid to good title. And thirdly, it can be a wonderful aid to value. Now, let's talk about that a little bit more. There is, I believe, good provenance and less good provenance. Good provenance would be the collection of kings, of queens, of princes, of aristocrats, of pop stars. Perhaps think of David Bowie, Elton John, Madonna in the more recent times. All of those individuals have lent their provenance to artworks. Less good provenance would be Nazi war loot, the pictures which belonged to war criminals and despots. Now, in the case of Nazi war loot, often these works have been legitimately restituted to the owners, and those questions of good title have been resolved. But it is true that there is an emotional shadow that sometimes exists over those works, and it becomes a matter of personal choice as to whether you buy those works or you don't. Ultimately, you should research your provenance. Ultimately, you should find out as much as possible about the work, and that is why, again, it is important to buy from reputable dealers and galleries who will have done that provenance research for you. Now, next week we will be talking about condition to conclude this crescendo of knowledge in our assessment of the old master market. Please do join us again. Leave your comments. If you agree, please say so. If you disagree, equally say so. But thank you very much for watching. See you again.